Hello from the Fox's Den. In today's video, I am going to color for 15 minutes for the 100 days coloring. Yes, this is the double page spread that I'm working on from the Kerby Rosen book, Color Universe. I think it's only available at Walmart. All right, so you ready to get it started? And let's go. All right, so today I'm going to be working on the purple bird side. I'm going to be working on this branch right here and the pine cone and the little stickly leaves or whatever. So I just wanted to tell you before I set the timer to go. All right, here we go. Yeah, so what I did first is thinking about what I did to bluebird side. Um, I laid down some crown. So this is a gold Crayola crown. This is just the old school Crayola. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm coloring on camera. Ooh, I'm famous for that. Yeah, I just kind of laid down some crown in different areas. Since this is a lighter gold, like the parts that are like, I'm just gonna say they're white, they're lighter. I kind of put it in that area right there. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of gold right here. I'm not gonna lay down as much. I was flicking crown for days on that side. This is a praying peach crown. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It's acting crazy. I have tape on it, y'all. Man, when I looked in my crown box, I was like, who broke up all my crowns? But then I couldn't blame nobody but myself because I don't let nobody touch my pranks because those are my those are my babies. So yeah, I must really hold them tight because they were broken. Okay, yeah, this one right here acting like it got some sense. It's laying down some color. This is a praying crown also. It's kind of going back and forth in a circle as I'm coming down. Because I don't want the tree branch to be like it's not all the way brown all the way down. So this is just kind of like how I do it. Let me see what's wrong with this. It might be sometimes there's stuff on the crown, that's why it's not coloring. I don't know, this must be a dud. I must got something on it big time. I'm always doing experiments. So then let me take my no. Let me add just a little bit of red, some richness to it. This is a Crayola twistable. This is just me going on the outside in the areas that are kind of dark with this cranberry like, Crayola twistable. Awesome sauce. No, not no rhyme or reason, but I guess there is a rhyme or reason because I'm trying to make sure I kind of do it like spotty like. I'm staying where the areas are dark. And when I say dark, I mean by like this little darkened area, like right here. And now, of course, eventually I'm going to blend all of this out. So this is kind of like a cranberry type twistable. The crowns that I use, this is, what is this? This brown, brown, really it's brown. This is going to be considered tan. I don't think I put this one on. I didn't. Okay, here we go. I love this one. You see it's broken, but that's okay. That thing said broken crowns color too. All right, so let me just, okay, let me go right here. So if you're wondering why I have on this glove, because every time I look at it, I'll be like, oh my God. But yeah, the paper is breaking out the skin on this side of my hand. Does anybody else have like real sensitive skin? I'm like, give me a break. I can't even color without getting a down rash on my hand. But yeah, so I put the glove on there and it really helps. Let me make sure you can see that. Awesome. Okay. So let me go back in with some brown on this little area right here too. Okay. So this is just me just putting color down on the branch, okay? Using crowns and twistables as the first, like the first base, okay? Like to base it with. You know, a lot of times I've used watercolor markers as a base, um, but I wanted to see what I could do with some Crayolas because I love Crayolas. I love crayons. Again, this is me adding some some red, like something from the red family. I mean, you could actually put red in here if you wanted to, but I just chose this cranberry like twistable. Okay, phone, don't play. Okay, there you go. Because I really like it. All right. It's like when I looked at like the bluebird side and how it blended out, I wish I had added a little bit more red, but that's okay. That's why you got the other side of the page. All right, so we're gonna leave this like this for now. So now let me see, let me make sure. I want to work on my little pine cone. And for my pine cone, when I laid the color down, I mean I just laid it down, y'all. I just went in with the brown crown to this area right here, and I just put the color in. I wasn't trying to be all cute with it. I applied some pressure. Yes, I did. Pressure. I applied pressure into my pine cone. What I've learned, okay? One of the things that I learned in 2024, okay, that has taken my coloring up a notch, all right? And just something that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody different. But what I've learned is it's good like to lay down something as a base first. It helps you to fill in those white areas, those spaces. It helps things look richer. It gives you more depth to your picture. So yes. So that's why you know, I'm always like, oh, I laid down some watercolor pens. I laid down some alcohol marker and then I added in my detailing. So that's what I did for my pine cones. So yes. So then I went through with my lighter crown. I don't know who broke this. Some chick with an afro. Um, but yeah, and then I just went like on this part right here, like the lighter part, and I cleaned this up later. That's what I did with the pine cones on the bluebird side. So I just want to do that same thing over here. Oh, I need to go to the box. But I don't want to just keep opening up boxes of crayons on the crystal, even though it's broken. Keep using it. So once you have a new box, don't open it yet. Okay, so that's my alarm telling me that I need to go work out, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna wait these 7 minutes and then I'm gonna go work out. Yes. Yeah, it's I just got off of mindful coloring, and I'm doing this. So yeah, I'm doing this in the morning time. So yeah, 7:45. I have an alarm that goes off and like, okay, go work out. Get your butt up, go work out. There we go. Okay, so I need to sharpen this thing. Ooh, this is bad. It's not good. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's how I did the pine cones initially. Okay. I laid down that brown and that light brown like that, and that's just how I got it started. As you see right here, I kind of laid down like a little different. This is a different color, but that's how I did it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on my pine needles. Let me make sure that I'm in frame. So I'm gonna take like those Prismacolor neons and like just really like bright poppy colors, and I'm gonna lay down that first. So, you know, maybe I'll start like at the edge of this one. Oh, Jesus. The edge of this one, I'm pushing down too hard. In the middle of this one. And we're just gonna devote this pencil to the middle of this one. Yeah, middle. All right, let's switch it up some. Just a little bit. All right. So then I went back over it with a darker green, and that really made it pop. And why I don't have the darker green out right now, I don't know. What's wrong with me? Uh, I think it's an olive green. Yes, this okay, this is a moss green, so this should look really well too. Let me sharpen this out. It's a Prismacolor moss green. Yes, okay, there we go. So then I just kind of went over it with that moss green. Yeah. This time I'm gonna make sure that my pencils are sharp because last time they weren't that sharp, and yeah, I had a lot of erasing to do on the ends. This time I'm gonna make sure that they're sharp. So this is what gave them, my other little pine needles a little pop. You have a little bit of that neon underneath it, peeking through. Really nice. Yeah, I tried grass green in this area. I didn't like the way the grass green looked. It definitely needed a deeper green. I might have also applied a crown, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it with my pencils. So that is yeah, how I did my little the pine needles over there. So now let me go in with okay, that's apple green. I don't want apple. With the very thin, which one is this? This is okay, this is olive green. So because this is a little bit, it's thinner and I can get in the crevices there, I can add just a little bit more color to make it pop a little bit more. And then I can just go back over it in the light areas, kind of blend it together. So by the time I make the next video, because I be coloring, even though I gotta get to King Myron. I gotta get to King Myron. If y'all don't know who King Myron is, you need to watch my one color video, The Color Gray. That is King Myron. I have to get to King Myron. He says that he wants the rest of his makeup completed. I'm like, all right, King Myron, don't be tired now. Another thing I'm sitting here thinking, I didn't add any of my white in there, my white pen, my white pencil. It's not a pen. There's one that I just totally forgot about. But I'll go back in and put, okay, thin, thin, thin. I need a thin one. There we go. I think I need to sharpen this thing. There we go with the lid on one side, but I ain't gonna, I don't want to sharpen my pencil away. Look at that. I like it. It's coming. It's coming together. The pine needle is coming together. I see the life coming within it. I do. So what I'll do is I'll go in and erase around it to make sure it looks really clean. Or I'll go in with my light blue, that background, to color up any little, like, how I went outside the line or anything like that. So by the time I get on the next video, because what I have a minute and 2 seconds left, I will have finished this, like these right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 and detailed the branch. If you want to see me finish the branch, let me know and I'll do that for that one. But this is how I do, because somebody asked me, well, how'd you do the pine needles? This is how I did the pine needles. Um, I feel as though I didn't, I need to bring this light out a little bit more so we have more of that contrasting color. But that's how I did the pine needles. I put down like a neon base or something that popped down first, and then I added my darker color. All right, well, this is Crystal, the Foxy Colorist for 100 Day Coloring. This is my day 6. If you are on Instagram, you can see my progress more, because I posted, hold on a second. I posted, like pretty much each day almost, a bluebird over there. So, yes, he's coming along just well. I like the way the background, came out in this particular one too, and the pine needles. All right. Until next time, what I always say, keep it foxy. Peace. Look out for King Myron. My one color challenge, gray.